For TraderInsight.com, I'm Julie Manns. These are trade ideas for Wednesday, August 15th. Well, if you joined us in our room today, you saw that it was a pretty much a inside day. Only had a couple things that were even on the table, and that leaves a lot of great trade ideas for tomorrow. So let's just start going through them. The first thing I have up is FLS. This was on our core trading plan for today. If you look over here at the daily chart, you can see this was yesterday. We were looking for a move to the downside. It stayed within, again, an inside day. So for tomorrow, I'm going to look for it to go ahead and get down around below yesterday's low, 49.59, or have it pull back and then take it from an area of confluence. So FLS is ready and set up for tomorrow still. Also on our plan today was Harley-Davidson, HOG. So over here on the daily again, you see that this, we were expecting another move to the downside. It didn't do that. It does have sort of a doji-esque bar right there. I don't really do a lot of candles, but it does sometimes signify some change when that happens. So over here, you can see it barely tagged us in. This was our entry level right up there. It didn't even go 10 cents in our favor. On our nightly plan, I do have a requirement that is optional right now, which is a 10-cent rule. If it doesn't go 10 cents in your favor, then get out when it goes 10 cents against you. So we haven't employed that for a while. I'm starting to wonder if this market, I'm seeing more and more of that being a possibility. That's something to think about, and we can discuss it tomorrow in the trading room. So this darn thing went ahead, tagged us in, didn't even go 10 cents in our favor, and did stop us out. So I'm going to look tomorrow to see if there is a pullback and a move lower. CCK was more of a discretionary trade. It did not trigger our entry level. As you can see on the daily, it's really taking a pause, though it is closing down here close to the bottom of the range. I'm going to keep that on my list in my back pocket for tomorrow also. Yelp also came down, tagged us in, pulled back up, and stayed under this level in the room today. I said I was moving my stop up here to the 47.27 level. This first time up, it didn't hit that, went down. When it couldn't break down again, I pulled my stop at a little more than a scratch stop here, about 20 cents in. It's closing strongly, though it has tried to peek up and couldn't get through this. I'm not really going to keep this on for tomorrow, but perhaps the day after. We'll see how it acts tomorrow in tomorrow's session and see if it doesn't want to continue down toward this gap toward the end of this week. I'm going to give us one final idea for tomorrow in Brinker International, EAT. If you look here on the daily, you can see that it has been trying to get out of these lows, and yet it does have and has been further to the downside back in June, beginning of the summer. So if I squish down the 5-minute chart, you can see that down here it's been trying to hold these levels, and just today it's getting a little bit lower, and also it's closing closer to the bottom of the bar. So that's one more I'll keep on my list for tomorrow. So we had a very mellow day in the room today. We set our traps and had a lot of those were left untriggered, which is a great way to not put yourself out at risk. So a lot of times if people go out and they hunt for stocks, that can be a problem because you get into things that aren't going to cooperate. This way we knew what we were looking for, and we also know what our tolerance is if it doesn't happen. So really, we just keep all our ponies in the barn, all our money is safe with us, and we are ready to go out and trade again tomorrow. Hope you had a great trading day. We'll see you in the room.